Hello everyone, it is Portia, and today I'm going to be talking about whether school uniforms should be required in public schools. I think that school uniforms should be required. There's a lot of controversy behind them, but I think that they can be beneficial in many different ways. First off, let's discuss what a dress code is because dress codes and school uniforms can seem pretty similar. A dress code tells people what can't be worn. These are things like sleeveless t shirts, um, only natural hair colors, no jeans with holes, and many other things. School uniforms are what should be worn. In some cases, dress codes can be just as restrictive or even more strict than school uniforms. My first reason of why I think that school uniforms should be required is because they help to increase safety. It helps prevent gang violence because if you're not showing who you're affiliated with, then there's no reason to cause violence. With students wearing uniforms, this makes intruders stand out in a crowd of students. Teachers are also able to keep track of their students on school field trips or if they're in the parking lot or something like that. Because students are wearing school uniforms, they can't wear baggy clothing where they can hide a weapon. School uniforms also help to create a level playing field for all students. Students don't feel peer pressure into buying trendy clothes because they'll be wearing uniforms. Uniforms help with economic and social barriers. They also encourage inclusivity, making people feel like one because they all look the same. One of the biggest things that people argue is that school uniforms prevent students from being able to express themselves, but students are still able to do this by wearing things like jewelry, painting their nails, and doing different hairstyles. And in some cases, because some schools don't allow you to wear whatever shoes or socks. But in some cases, you can wear different socks, shoes, backpacks, like buttons or pins, just little things like that, just to make you you. Um, School uniforms also help parents to save money because would be buying school uniforms for their students to wear 5 days a week or 5 days, yeah, 5 days a week, and about 180 days out of the year, they end up spending less money. Even if they're buying what's trendy for their kid, they're spending less money because their student wouldn't be wearing that clothing that often, meaning that they wouldn't need to buy new clothing all the time. I know that I get tired of my clothing because I end up having to wear it to school and then I just want to go shopping every month because I just want something new. With school uniforms, there are still a lot of gray areas. Things like accessories becoming trends and students altogether not having enough money to buy a uniform or encouraging students to conform to look like others. But I still think that they would be an easier and safer option for students.